My name is Michael.
Michael, hi.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Erica.
Good, Erica,
Hi there.
Adrian. So this is Oliver. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay. Welcome to the Forbidden City. It's pretty cold. But anyway, we're gonna do a lot of walking in the Forbidden City. We'll be hanging out in the Forbidden City for around 3 hours.
Okay.
And so you can come in either Michael or Yao. I will answer to both. I'm a local. Have been working in this travel industry for more than 10 years, so I know pretty well everything about the city.
Okay, cool.
So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Okay.
So, by the way, this is my colleague Jade. She's going to take some pictures and videos of the tour.
Okay.
And by the way, she's going to be your tour guide in this afternoon in the Summer Palace.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So let's go that way. We need to walk around like 10 minutes to the south entrance of Forbidden City.
Okay, cool.
So Oliver, you speak Mandarin?
可以啊。
你可以哦。你是长期住在北京吗？
这是给我第二次来到北京。
啊，第二次。那您在哪里学的中文？
我的老师是北京人。
啊，老师是北京人。Oliver, do you read Chinese?
I do. Yeah, I read quite a lot of Chinese. It's part of my learning.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll quiz you a little bit.
Okay, we can try. I'm not fluent, but quite a few characters.
Okay.
I read quite regularly. Yeah.
That's good. That's great. That's a problem for most of those foreigners.
They can't read?
They can't read.
Oh, okay.
So this is the city wall of the Forbidden City, and which was established about 600 years ago. Yeah, there are more than 9,000 rooms were established inside. Yeah, a lot of buildings and rooms. The daily capacity of the Forbidden City is between 40,000 to 60,000.
Wow.
So today there will be around 50,000 people. Yeah, today because of a holiday. Today is 50,000 people.
In a day, just going through in one day, yeah?
Yes. And you'll be seeing more in the Summer Palace in this afternoon.
Summer Palace will be so busy.
Yes, we will be very busy because they limit the capacity of the Forbidden City on everyday basis. But there's no such a limit in the Summer Palace. If you want to go there, just go and to pay the entrance ticket at the gate. But here, the ticket already sold out 7 days prior. Look at the ladies. They love to put on this makeup and put on the traditional clothes.
We did this 2 days ago.
You did this?
Yeah, we did it.
Really?
We put on some clothes.
Really?
Yeah.
He said that this makeup may take like hours.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't do the makeup.
So where did you go for taking such beautiful photos?
豫园.
The Shanghai. Shanghai, a warmer place.
Yeah.
Woman, the name of the building. That's a highlighter, to read. A lot of people miss that characters with new.
Okay.
Looks like new. So that's the Meridian Gate, the main entrance to the Forbidden City, and Meridian refers to the midday sun, and 中午的午, and also the south. So each direction is represented by those 12 earthly branches or 12 animal signs.
Okay.
Yeah. So the south, 午 means the south. That's why the south entrance is called the Meridian Gate.
Okay.
Yeah. And most important buildings were built along this Meridian line.
Yes.
Okay, now we are officially inside the Forbidden City. It's a little bit too cold. So I think we need to go up to that warm place where I'm going to walk you through a quick tour on this map. Okay, let's go up to the sun. Okay, this is a warm place. The Forbidden City is huge. Just like I mentioned earlier, there are around 9,000 rooms that are constructed inside. Let's have a look at this map. It is huge. There's like a Batman's house in that area because there are so many bat designs in that area. Chinese people make frequent use of homophones. You know homophone? Yeah, homophones. A similar pronunciation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Bat is happiness. 蝙蝠象征福 fortune or happiness. That's why they put so many bats in that area. Yeah. Okay, and like a Buddha plant, 佛手, symbolize the fortune and longevity. 手就像咱们手就像寿 longevity, long life. Okay, so we're also going to visit this Imperial Garden over here, where we're going to see a study room where the last emperor learned English from his teacher, from an English teacher. Do you know what accent does the emperor speak with? Last Puyi?
Yeah.
What accent?
I was going to say English, but no, maybe that's too simple.
Scottish accent. Yeah, his English teacher is from Scotland. Yeah. We're going to see his study room, and then later on we'll be coming out of, we'll be taking this way over here. The last middle spot in the Forbidden City, we're going to see this archery pavilion where the emperor practiced the arrow shooting, weightlifting, like the emperor. Yeah, it seems like the emperor's fitness club. And then eventually we'll be taking this exit out of the Forbidden City. We actually started from here. Okay, let's flip it over, take a look of this residence who ever lived inside the Forbidden City.
Sorry about the last question.
Sure.
Was it all built pretty much around the same time?
Yeah, same time.
All
But
of this?
yes, the construction of the Forbidden City started in 1420, 605 years ago. But pretty much all these buildings were destroyed a number of times in their history because they are all made of wood. All made of wood, highly susceptible to catching the fire.
These were wood as well.
Yeah, this wood is as well. Wooden pillar, yeah, and the wooden structure, and covered with glazed tiles, the ceramic tiles. But inside there are all the wooden structure. That's why they were, destroyed a number of times. It's not easy to see a palace or a building in the Forbidden City, which was established originally from the Ming Dynasty. Yeah. This building over here, this is the youngest, the newest built palace in the Forbidden City, which was reconstructed in 1890. This is the youngest. Too many fires took place in the Forbidden City, especially the lightning caused fires. Yeah. So these people, the residents, they lived inside the Forbidden City for 500 years. The rebels, they took over the Forbidden City and lived inside for 42 days. 42 days later, these Manchurian people coming from the northeastern part of the country with a very small, tiny population, but they were very strong, very good at fighting. They come to Beijing and took advantage of the civil war broke out in the country. They defeated these people who occupied the Forbidden City by that time, kicked them out of Beijing. Later on, they took over the whole country and started a new dynasty, which is called the Qing dynasty. So the Qing dynasty is formed by these Manchurian people. It is one of the 55 ethnic minorities in this country. China encompasses 156 different ethnicities. Han is the largest group. I think pretty much everybody you're seeing here is Han. Jade, me, and we're all Han Chinese people. 91% composed by Han, but another 9% composed by those ethnic minorities, like Manchurian, Mongolian, Tibetan, Daizhuang. There's so many of them.
Manchuria is like Korea way?
Yeah, Korea way. They conquered Korea first, and then they come to mainland China and took over the whole country, which goes on for more than 200 years, for 10 generations until the last emperor Puyi. He was proclaimed to be the emperor at the age of only 3 years old, but he was the first to retire, to abdicate at the age of only 6 years old. And that was in 1911 when the last dynasty collapsed. But he still lived inside the Forbidden City until 1924, and then he was kicked out of the Forbidden City. The next year, this is the photo because the most recent emperor, and this is the last emperor in the Qing, and this is the last emperor in the Ming. They had a totally different fate. This guy killed himself at the age of only 34. He ended up as a gardener and died in 1967 at the age of 62. Most of the emperors at the end of each dynasty didn't end up well. Either to be killed or kill themselves, or being captured and being tortured to death. He was kind of lucky and died of the natural disease.
So that's a photo, is that?
That's a photo. That's 16 years old. The photo when he got married in 1922. He got married in the Forbidden City, and 2 years later he was kicked out of here. And the Forbidden City opened to the public in 1925. And that's why this complex has two names. The Forbidden City, which refers to the living residence for these emperors, as well as the Palace Museum, which is what we're having now. one of the largest museums in the world, houses 1.95 million artifacts inside. So we're going to see many of these artifacts in the Forbidden City. Okay, any questions? So that's a brief introduction about the palaces and the residents who ever lived inside the Forbidden City. Okay, this is for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, bilingual map that's a good one.